This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Jimmy, and he's got the Midnights with him.
Beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express, the greatest team in wrestling. Shut up about the Rock and Roll Express, because they ain't nothing. And Big Bubba right back here. And let me tell you something, Dusty Rhodes. I'm talking right at you. You can forget about every other wrestler in the world because you proved that you can take on any wrestler. But what about a man that just happens to be the baddest man in the whole wide world? Not a wrestler, just a guy that hates your guts. A guy named Bubba Rogers, who it's too late for you to get down on your knees and apologize to. The latest thing, the latest unprovoked attack by you on this man was the last straw. And we got a VTR tape of that. I want to see it right now and show everybody all over the country what Dusty Rhodes did to seal his fate. Show the tape. Come on. He's going to apologize to me, and he's going to apologize to Big Bubba, and he's going to admit that you're ugly, and he's a goof, and we were right all along, and he's going to look in that camera, and he is going to apologize, most importantly, to my mother in Louisville, Kentucky, who has demanded it, and I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get it soon, or else something drastic's going to be done. Now, you go back, Fatso, and you tell him that.
Listen, Cornette, number one, Dusty doesn't apologize to anyone, let alone you or this clown Bubba Rogers, wherever you got him. And first of all, why do you spit so much when you talk? I thought you were some kind of commentator. You can't even come out here and talk like a decent human being. And let alone, Dusty doesn't apologize to you. He doesn't apologize to this clown. He doesn't apologize to anyone. And since when? Have you ever looked in the mirror recently, Cornette?
Hey, let me just ask you one question. Are you going to tell Dusty Rhodes to apologize to us?
I'm not, because this is...
Oh.
Well, we got a fracas here going on.
Yeah, let's describe what we're seeing here. When she said no, Bubba pushed Baby Doll down on the concrete, and immediately Dusty came from behind wearing a sport coat and jeans and nailed him across the back with a steel chair. And now, boy, everybody's come out. Dutch Mantel's out there. The Midnights are out there. Everybody's trying to separate them, but it's an issue now with Big Bubba and Dusty Rhodes. You see the Jayhawks, Mr. Crockett.
And Dusty Rhodes, I want you to remember the sound of that metal chair crashing down on Big Bubba's skull, because that sound is going to haunt you. That sound is going to go through your nightmares because it didn't faze the man. You've hit him with everything you could hit him with, and you've done nothing to hurt Big Bubba Rogers. But I'll tell you this, forget the title, forget St. Louis, forget Kansas City, and try to forget that pain shooting up your leg, because the baddest day of your life, the worst thing, the heaviest thing that ever happened to you is going to be when Big Bubba Rogers gets his hands around your neck. And then, Dusty Rhodes, you're going to rue the day that you were ever born. Let's go to the ring.
Man, I don't know about that whole pushing chicks down thing, but boy, that was a hot angle and some great promo work from the guys here.
Yeah. Obviously it doesn't play well here in 2021, and rightfully so, really. Hell, it didn't play well there if you think about it.
No.
I mean, it was, I can, it brings up a story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is a Tony Schiavone, with Vince McMahon story.
Oh, I know.
In my one time with Vince and Bruce and all those guys, we would, fly in. I would fly on the private plane. Right. We would fly into a town and we would do Superstars. And then the next night we would do Challenge, and then we would come home. And so between Superstars and Challenge, a lot of times Vince's driver would rent a minivan, and he would take us all, and I would be in that minivan. And I remember saying that Vince was trying to come up with an idea for Miss Elizabeth, and I can't remember who the angle was with. And Tony Schiavone said, 1989, okay, just throwing shit out there. Don't start anything with me, Conrad, by saying this. Okay.
All right.
Tony Schiavone said, what about so-and-so pushing Miss Elizabeth? And Vince turned to me and said, no, that's not the right thing to do. And we don't need a fucking riot. And I said, okay. So,
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.